Cat baby, I'm a boss. Carolina barbecue sauce with the slaw. I'm the safe, the cellar, and the vault. I'm the best, the effect, and the cause. I'm the law. It's the North Cat baby, I'm a boss. Carolina barbecue sauce with the slaw. I'm the safe, the cellar, and the vault. I'm the best, the effect, and the cause. I'm the law.
How you doing? We're back for the next episode of Secret Sauce to Be Your Own Boss. I'm your host, Larry Dawson, and today's episode is going to be based around this gentleman right here next to me, Mr. Quentin Rankin. He is currently ranked one of the top 20 light heavyweight boxers in the world. Besides that, he also teaches boxing. We're here at Title Boxing Gym. Today you can see we're inside the ring, so we're going to talk to him about not only his boxing career, but his teaching boxing career. He also has Q-Fit, where he trains people on a different level besides boxing, where he'll get you in the best shape of your life. This is a great man. I've had the honor and privilege of meeting him and working with him a few times, and today we're going to get to know him a whole lot better and in a lot more detail. So Quentin, tell us about your boxing career and where you're at with it and what's going on with it.
Well, right now, I'm doing pretty well. I'm coming off of 2 big knockout wins. It improved my rank tremendously. But right now, I'm just training for the next thing. I'm making sure I'm sharp. I'm making sure I'm getting better. I'm learning my craft. Traveling, trying to make sure that I'm touching bases with like some of the best fighters, so I can be well prepared for my next fight. So right now, man, sky's the limit.
And I've seen the highlight knockouts of your last 2 fights, man, and it's pretty impressive. So you keep that up, I'm pretty sure you'll be getting a title shot soon.
Oh yeah.
So next month you might be fighting in New York City. You excited about that?
Oh yeah, and I'm excited, man. Like I said, we still gotta top all the loose ends, you know what I'm saying, get everything that's solid. But right now I'm preparing like I'm fighting. So regardless if that fight happens or not, I'm still preparing for the next thing.
Life of a boxer, you gotta stay in shape and stay ready, right?
Got to.
You never know when you might get that phone call, Phil, for somebody or something.
That's right.
All right. So you can see we're here at Title Boxing Gym. You actually have some training going on this morning, and there's another instructor back here teaching some classes right now. What all exactly do you do here at Title Boxing Gym for anyone that might be interested in coming out and working with you and learning more about boxing?
Well, we do classes for an hour, mostly. We do 15-minute warm-up, that's jumping jacks, push-ups, just warming up the body. Then, of course, we do 8 rounds on the bag, which is 30 minutes, and then we do 15-minute core work. You got to have the full body workout, so you got to do the punching as well as the core work to be a true boxer.
That's definitely true. I used to box myself, and I still teach boxing classes to this day, and I tell people all the time, the moment that your cardio gives out or your legs give out, that's a wrap.
Indeed, that's the truth. Right?
You ever been watching a fight and you see in the 6th, 7th round, guys are tired and really keep their hands up and stuff, you can put your hands up.
Right.
It sounds good,
right.
You're tired.
Right.
So you try to get conditioning up and get other people to have their conditioning up. Right. So how often do you teach classes here at Title?
I'm here Tuesdays at 12 and 6 o'clock, and I'm here Wednesdays at 6 and Fridays at 12, and of course Sunday morning at 9 o'clock.
So what would you tell the people out there watching? Why would you encourage them to come out here and take some of your boxing classes?
Well, for one, it's a little different than like just going to Planet Fitness or going to a gym and you see equipment, you don't know what to do. A lot of people look at Planet Fitness and they see all this equipment, they don't know what to do. In boxing, in Title particularly, you're getting instructions. So I'm basically your personal trainer. Yes, it's a class of 20 to 40 people, but I am giving you instructions. I'm telling you how to throw punches. Good technique, elbows in, hands by your chin, how to slip a punch, how to throw a jab, how to throw a cross. Just all of the basics that you need to learn a different tool. So boxing is a tool. I feel like it's like swimming. It's like if you ever get thrown in water.
I like that.
If you get thrown in water, you know, you can survive. And I think boxing is a tool that, you know, you don't necessarily use it every day, but if you had to, it's just good to have that.
And you know, I think that it's really good for women. There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in this world. I don't wish anything bad on anyone, but it's always good to be prepared for someone. I look here this morning and I already see 2 women in here practicing. So for those of you out there that think boxing is just for men, you're wrong. There's 2 ladies in here practicing boxing this morning, and I personally suggest that everyone have a little bit of self-defense technique.
Right.
So it's great that y'all work with everyone and teach everyone. Tell us a little bit about your Q-Fit, because I've seen some of the pictures and some of the people you train and some of the transformations that you've helped people accomplish. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, Q-Fit is my personal training business, and basically what I do is I do full body transformations with Q-Fit. With Q-Fit, I incorporate boxing, but I also am more so about changing people's lifestyle. So with Q-Fit, it's a step above, you know, and I basically tie both title and Q-Fit intertwined. So it's just basically like, it's basically helping people change their life.
So they'll get a little bit more one-on-one with you. You'll be able to break things down to them a little bit clearer, help them reach their goals, more personalized goals.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more so like helping people understand like what you should be putting in your body, how you should be treating your body. You know, you just getting all of the essential ways to be successful in your fitness journey.
Absolutely. So let's touch back on your boxing again. Your last fight, you went down to South Carolina and had a second round knockout of an undefeated fighter.
Right.
How did that feel to get in the ring and knock out someone that was undefeated in the second round?
Well, it felt great. I mean, he's not the first undefeated fighter I've beaten, but he's the most recent, and I think that just taking somebody's O away is like, it's almost like an honor, because I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? I know how it feels, and I've been on the other side of that. So at the end of the day, you know, you don't underestimate anybody. I don't care whether they got 20 fights or they got 7 fights. You know, you got to go into every fight like this is the world champion and you have to take his title. So I just went in there with that mindset and I came out successful.
So you're a local Charlotte guy. So our show is based around self-starters, small business owners, entrepreneurs in the Charlotte area. What would you say to people in the Charlotte area that are looking to get in the best shape of their life? What advice would you give them, and what would you tell them to get them and come and train with you?
Well, I would basically tell them that, you know, you want to be the best you can be. So in boxing,
Be the best you.
That's right. That's it. Be the best you. With boxing and just working out and fitness, it's not only good for your body, but it's good for your mental health too, because a lot of times we're stressed and we don't have outlets. You know, a lot of people
Absolutely.
without outlets are angry people. I remember before I got into boxing, how my attitude was so different than it is now. Like now, I can pretty much brush things off because I have an outlet, a way to channel that energy into something positive instead of it being negative with my words or my attitude. So I feel like it's mental health, it's physical health, it's spiritual health. I feel like you can't beat having an active life, you know.
I totally agree with that, and I tell people all the time, they say, how do you always keep such a positive attitude? How come things don't bother you the way other people do? I tell people the gym is my lifeline. It saves me every day. I take an hour of my life every day and go to the gym. So no matter what's going on in the world, no matter how much crazy stuff, everything be falling around, I go in that gym and for 1 hour, I'm just gone. And it's like hitting the reset button. When I walk out, I'm a new person again. Now we can start to build back up again. So what you say is perfect. I tell other people that when people are like, oh, I don't have time. You got time to play on your phone. You got time to talk to your friends. You got time to watch TV shows. You got time to be eating stuff you shouldn't be. Take an hour of your life every day and do something for yourself. Dedicate yourself to doing a little bit of fitness work each day, and what will come out of that will change your life forever. The benefits of fitness is absolutely amazing. So,
seconds, work time, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going uppercut, nice and light, uppercut. Bust it down. When I say double time, we're gonna speed it up. Ready, 3, 2, 1, double time. Let's go, quick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work.
So where do you see yourself in 3 years as a professional boxer?
Man, that's easy. I see myself as a champion.
That's what I'm talking
I see
about.
myself as a champion, man. I don't see myself no other way. You know, I mean, 3 years, that's a, you know, it's a short amount of time, but it's also a long way away. But I feel like the goal is champion. You know, I don't do this just to, you know, do it just to say I'm a boxer. I do this because I want to be the best on the planet. I want to be the best in the world. And I think that if you have that as an end game, then sky's the limit. You know, you should never limit yourself to saying, I want to be the best in my city. I want to be the best in my state. No, I want to be the best on the planet.
Well, you're probably already the best light heavyweight in the city.
Right.
So let's get you to be the best light heavyweight in the world now.
Right, that's it, man. That's it.
So I remember before I did my Wealth and Health Expo, we met for dinner one night to talk about some things, and I asked you where you wanted to be and what you want to be, and you told me you wanted to be a champion soon, and you was trying to get that title shot soon.
Right.
I admire that, and I appreciated that answer. To be the best, you got to be willing to fight the best. You got to know it and believe in yourself first above anything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you have a lot of confidence, and I really respect that about you. So you have a class coming up this morning. Tell us about the class you're going to teach.
All right, so I'm doing my 1 hour power hour. In that class, we're gonna do 15-minute warm up. We're gonna do 8 rounds on the bag, 15 in the core. It's gonna be about 15 minutes, probably about 20 minutes out. So you're gonna see this place get a little bit more crowded pretty soon, man.
It's going to get live in here?
Oh yeah, it's gonna get real live. I'm excited about
We
it.
might be able to get a shot or two. You're teaching all these people.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
So what would you think about...
All right, everybody, on your ropes, on your ropes, on your ropes, on your toes, on your toes. All right, we're gonna start off. Jumping jacks, ready, work time, let's go. My name is Jude, for all my new people. Let's get it, let's get it. Make sure you're breathing. 10 seconds, everybody, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna squat down on our toes. Squat down on our toes. Work time. Let's get it. Make sure you're breathing. Breathe.
Before we're done today, a couple more questions I'd like to ask you. First, I'd like to know, where are you currently ranked among top contenders in the country at this current moment?
Well, right now I'm ranked 24th in the country. I'm trying to move to the top 10 very soon. So after my 2 knockout victories, it kind of boosted my ranking up. So I'm just trying to increase that little by little, day by day.
Okay. And you're about to leave to go to California for some training, right?
That's it. I'm going to California for 4 weeks.
Okay.
And I'm basically helping a PBC fighter get ready for his television fight. And pretty soon, man, I'll be on TV pretty soon myself, man. So I'm just training.
All right. So another question I'd like to ask you is, what made you become a professional boxer? What made you decide to take that route and to dedicate your life to this boxing career?
Well, at the time when I first became a boxer, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do something with my athletic ability, but I didn't know what I was going to do. And boxing pretty much found me, man. I went to the gym, and I just never looked back. And that was 11 years ago, man. I just been gung-ho, face forward ever since, man.
Fell in love, found your passion.
Fell in love. That's it, man.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's great. So what advice would you give to others out there that are watching this, that are young guys and girls that are thinking about making that choice to become a professional boxer? What advice would you give them?
I would basically tell you, if you want to do it, that you need to really focus and be dedicated. Hard work and dedication. You cannot cheat this sport. You can't skip levels. You can't think that you, in your mind, you're good, but you're not really focused on getting better. Every day you need to get better. Even after wins, stay focused. Get in the gym.
It's not going to be easy, but nothing in life that is great is easy.
That's it.
You got to put that work in.
Put that work in.
Oh.
You already know.
All right. So before we end this, another serious question I'd like to ask you is, what was the pivotal moment for you in your boxing career that everything kind of clicked and changed, and took you to that next level?
I think losing, really. I think the moment that my last loss, I felt it was not really fair to me, and I felt like, you know, in spite of all that, you just gotta move past what you fell short from and then improve on what you know you need to work on. So I felt like coming through a bad situation, turning it around, man. So I just want to prove to myself that I'm as good as I think. So instead of letting them make a decision, I'm trying to knock everything out in front of me, man. So
and that's what you've been doing since.
That's what I've been doing, man. I've been knocking them out ever since, man.
A pivotal thing that you just said that I caught when you said that was you're trying to prove it to yourself, not to others.
Right.
That is the most important thing that I've heard someone say in a long time. It's not about proving other people. It's about proving here. The greatest challenge, the greatest battle we'll ever face is right in here.
Yep.
If you can overcome that and you push yourself and you challenge yourself, that's where greatness comes from.
That's it. All day long.
I love it, man.
I love it too, bro. I love it too. Yeah, man.
All right. Oh, look at the title belt. Well, I think it's safe to say you're the champion of Charlotte. Let's get you to be the champion of the world. How about that?
That's it, man. Coming soon, too.
All right, Quentin, man, we saw you in this ring, saw some of your moves and stuff. You answered a lot of our questions. But before we go, I'd like for you to answer a couple of questions for the people out here watching. What advice would you give to anyone else that wants to do things their own way and basically not be part of corporate America or not listen to someone else or be told what to do to be a yes man, but to be your own boss and to do things your own way and to be a self-starter? What advice would you give them? What motivates you? What pushes you? And what advice do you have for our audience?
Well, number one, I would find something that you're passionate about. And then you want to find a way to take that passion and get paid for it. And then number two is, instead of not believing that you can't be your own boss, just take some initiative and take the steps. Research, you know what I'm saying? Research, then apply. So I feel like that if you really want something, you're going to find out what it takes to get to that next level. And you're going to get the info and then you're going to apply it to your life. So just believe in yourself, man. Never doubt yourself.
So in other words, first get the knowledge, then apply it to your life.
Absolutely.
And find something you're passionate about. That way you know that you'll continue to try no matter what, because it's a passion like this. And you, besides being a boxer, you do your own bookings, your own promoting, your own managing. So it's all about Quentin. You've taken complete control. The Floyd Mayweather style, that's what he's famous for, taking his career into his own hands and not letting managers dictate what he does and who he fights and how much money he takes. So what advice would you give to other fighters out there that are considering doing the same thing?
I feel like as a fighter, this is just something that a lot of fighters don't know. I feel like, you know, managers are all good, but once you have the knowledge and you realize that, you know, you can basically talk for yourself, you have to make sure that you understand what's going on. And you gotta understand that you need a promoter. That's something that you need. But as far as management, I think that a lot of times, man, people don't even know how to manage. So when they manage you, sometimes they mishandle you. So I feel like, as me being a vet, I'm an 8-year pro. I feel like that was the route I needed. Some people need that, but I felt like I didn't need that from my career. So.
All right. Well, it's been a great interview. I thank you for taking the time out to answer our questions. I think a lot of people probably got a lot of their questions answered. We're going to stick around for a few. I'm going to watch you interact with some of your clients and some of the people that are in here and watch you start to teach your class. Thanks again. This has been another episode of Secret Sauce to Be Your Own Boss. And until next time, we're out.
Bull City, cornbread, fin. I'm Bull City, cornbread, fin.
the North Cat, baby, I'm a boss. Carolina barbecue sauce with the slaw. I'm the safe, the cellar, and the vault. I'm the best, the effect, and the cause, I'm the law. It's the North Cat, baby, I'm a boss. Carolina barbecue sauce with the slaw. I'm the safe, the cellar, and the vault.